Hey, this is Jacob. I play Raffman on the podcast. Come check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Dicey Fate Podcast.
Welcome to Dicey Fate, everybody. I am Trunks. How's it going? We're here once again to play some D&D. Some quick announcements before we start. We now have a YouTube page, so go check us out there. It's at Dicey Fate. We will be putting up videos on from the podcast, and also we'll be putting up videos from our new show, our new streaming that we do on every Sunday.
Mostly,
until we're up here recording. But past that, also go check out Crimson Moon Gaming over on Kick now, because I am not on Facebook anymore. So if you want to follow me, go follow me there. I will be linking it on my Facebook page as well. And besides that, I don't think we have any other announcements. So let's get into tonight's episode. From where y'all left off, we had Asha run into the Frostfang King.
Technically, we all did. We just hid from him.
While the rest of the group hid in one of the houses. And with some quick thinking, Asha told the Frostfang King that she was here to kill the manticore. And after some convincing, he left to leave her to her own devices to fight the manticore at the Temple of Siren. And after a lovely fight with some soldiers and seeing the way they died, and also feeling the pain of some of y'all feeling the pain of how they died.
Mm-hmm.
After that fight was over, you guys made up to the top of the stairs to the Temple of Siren, seeing the manticore laying in the middle of the courtyard. Decided to come back down and set up the tent in one of the abandoned houses to sleep in for the night, and to take shifts on who was going to stay up and guard the outside. And first up was Raffman. So Raffman, as everyone else, goes aside and sleeps for the night and trying to heal and get rested up. I need a perception from you, please.
That is an 8.
Okay.
Starting off strong.
Hey, you got to put your best foot forward for that first watch.
So as the cold winds blow outside and the howls go on, you hunker down outside the tent, and the night just comes, and it's eerie how quiet it is in the town. Without any light, without any noise beside the wind. But the good thing is, though, you're in a house, so most of the actual elements don't hit, but it doesn't stop the cold. And every now and then, outside the door, you see little blue balls of energy flow by. Nothing.
They look like the same ones we saw before.
Yeah. But nothing bothers you. It's just every now and then little blue orbs just float on through.
Any inside the house that I notice?
No.
Okay. Otherwise, I'd be telling people to stay away from them.
But
we had enough fun that last time.
Yeah, but besides that, your night goes through uneventful.
Asha, you're up.
All right.
All's quiet. A little blue balls of light go floating by, but that's all I saw.
Okay.
None in here.
Wonder why.
Asha, make me a perception as you walk out for your second.
Better or worse?
Better than yours, but I rolled a 3 for a 10.
That's sad. I rolled a 6 and got an 8.
Pretty much the same. You see the blue orbs. It's cold out here, and none of them come in this house.
Okay. Can I see the people around the orbs or just the
No,
orbs?
all you see is the orbs.
Okay.
It's like for some reason, like it's either after a battle or something. Like your energy, your sight's not perceiving them as in their actual like a full form, like a full apparitional form. It's just you're just seeing these orbs.
Okay. Well, good. I'm going to turn on the Eldritch Sight and look around it. Just because.
Eldritch Sight kicks on. And yeah, you see people. You see them just like kind of walking through.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see across the street from where you are, you see a mom and child saying goodbye to a father as he's in armor, getting ready to like go off to, I guess, from what you can guess, like either night duty or
right.
Like she kisses him. The little boy hugs his father, and the guy walks off like back toward the entrance of town. You see one orb kind of like almost like it's stumbling around.
Yeah.
A drunkard coming down the street. Just with the Elder Sight on, you're seeing these people's lives play out the way they.
Right.
But past that, the night goes by without question.
All right. If nothing changes, then I'm going to go wake up Alec here.
Alec, here, your turn. Need a perception.
12. And I rolled the same as you.
8, 10, and 12.
Yeah, this is always
It's good progression. Nothing's happening tonight, guys.
Alec, here, you hear like the beating of wings. And then you hear a roar. And then you actually hear a meh noise. And then another roar, and then multiple beatings of wings. And then silence.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking it's awake now and just had breakfast. I'll just keep a close eye out, wait for them to rest up, and then just let them know. I don't know if we're going to be able to surprise it.
So, the morning comes. And he lets you know what he heard.
All right.
Looks like, I guess we can't catch this thing, off guard now, huh?
I mean, we could always catch him off guard by just running in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's suicide. Sounds
I
right.
didn't say it was a great idea, but you wanted surprise.
We're waiting.
So what's the plan?
Did it sound like it went back to where it was before, or does it sound like it's just out?
Would you have said it went?
With the 12, you have no idea.
Don't know.
Gut feeling. How do you feel? Did it go back? Trust your gut.
Depends on how big the meal was. If it was still hungry, no. If it was a satisfying enough meal, could have gone back for a nap.
It's not a gut feeling, Alec, here. What's your warrior intuition tell you? It's right above us on the rig, physically.
It's right behind you.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just go.
I was gonna say, I think we just make our way back through town. Just,
Sneaky.
yeah.
Well, y'all have to make your way through town. The town, like,
We're
y'all are right
close.
there, close to the stairs.
Yeah, but there's still some distance between us and the stairs, at least.
Not by much.
No, but enough that we still need to keep an eye on the direction behind us
Eh.
and
Sure.
above us.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you guys begin to...
Oh shit, I would have had a 15, but probably wouldn't have changed much.
I
I was reading that upside down.
Well, then you know, yeah, it came back. Or
Okay.
it sounds like... Actually, it didn't sound like it left.
More like the goat just happened to be close by.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, as you guys begin making your ways back up the stairs, heading toward the
I'll be keeping an eye behind us.
Asha and Alec here, about halfway up, you notice the snow's melted. And there's red coming all the way down the stairs to about halfway to where y'all were. And it's still warm. And you instantly, y'all, you notice that, you know the color.
Yeah.
It is blood.
Right. Yeah.
And Raffin, as soon as you turn around, you see it as well.
Oh, haven't seen this much blood in a while.
That was one big ass goat.
Or multiple.
Maybe.
Does it look like blood from more than one goat?
It's a lot of blood. And suddenly you hear up the stairs further. And you hear another of this.
But we didn't see the goats beforehand.
No.
Where did the goats come from?
I don't know.
All we can do is keep making our way up. But with that roar, it sounds like I don't have to keep an eye out behind us.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
And as you guys make your way up, start, cresting the top of the stairs, you see the manticore dead. Like, throat ripped open, huge cuts all over it, and standing on top of it, one huge, lion paw on the.
Oh dear.
You suddenly see lion, a goat head, this grayish black draconic head, these huge black wings, and it lets out a roar.
Our job was to kill the manticore, right?
And suddenly
Yeah.
Think we can run? It's dead.
you see the lion head just look at you,
I don't think we can get away.
and suddenly it has this weird collar on its neck with this red crystal, like right in the middle of his chest, starts glowing. And suddenly an image appears. And there's a red-headed woman with a bun, kind of messy hair, a little bit messier hair, blue jacket, and she's standing there. Please, step forward. She goes, number 10 won't hurt you unless I have to command it to.
So,
At least 9 others. Who are you?
before I go up there, I'm gonna tell Edric, stay back here. You know, stay out of sight.
And he's got overall stealth for Edric. Because not bad.
So I'm gonna walk up.
Yeah, I'll step forward.
And I will put this in the middle of town. And she's like, please, come forward.
Well, considering that there's no one else here, I kind of think we can talk from here.
She goes, very well, if that's what you wish. And she goes, my name is, I'm sorry, Harper Zenai.
Regular Harper.
Yeah, Harper.
Z.
Zenai. Just, and who might you be?
Adventurers that were on a quest to kill that manticore.
Oh. It seems 10 did it for you.
I see that.
Yeah.
Just, well, I'm not one to beat around the bush, so I'll just come out and say that I know Edric is with you. We felt energy. My devices felt energy signatures the other night, close to the capital. So I decided to do some investigation, and one of my creatures saw him with you last night or yesterday in a fight with some spirits. So wherever he's hiding, he can come out.
Why?
What do you want?
So honestly, I was tasked with bringing him. Well, my creatures were tasked with bringing him home. They haven't found him yet, so. But I'd be willing to look the other way.
For what?
Shows. I just need compensation.
What
Sure.
kind of compensation?
She goes, X here will help you to fight the, what was it called again? The Frostfang King. If you can defeat it, I take the carcass, and I didn't see the young prince here at all.
I haven't seen the young prince here.
Oh, but I have. She goes, I trust my creations. They never lied to me.
She's talking about yesterday.
Yeah, but technically she hasn't.
I don't think we're in a position to really argue technicalities
I
with
don't
her.
think so
right
either,
now.
but
No.
So all we have to do is work with your friend here,
and if we don't,
defeat
so.
the Frostfang King, and then we both just walk away.
She goes, X will take the body. And I'll leave you to whatever you're doing here.
I want to roll an insight on that. 13.
She seems completely upfront.
What if we say no?
Then X here will tear you from limb, and I will take the prince by force.
Kind of like our other option. We got him to help.
I mean, there's that, but you didn't stare it down.
No, I hit like a little girl. I'll admit that.
And she goes, X, I will let you deal with this. She goes, just give him your answer. If I don't hear back in a couple minutes, she goes, kill them all. And suddenly her image just fades away. And you see X just take a step forward, just staring.
I'd rather him be on our side than have to fight him. Because there's no saying that we won't have to fight the Frostfang King on our way out either.
That's true. There's no saying that she's telling the truth either.
I couldn't get a good read, so seems legit to me.
I'm a man of my word. I go by word. I'm sorry. She gave us her word. That's the way I look at it.
And Luke just looks at you,
Personally.
but she's working with Edric's uncle.
To be fair, I think a lot of people are technically working with Edric's uncle right now.
And
At least she was honest with us about she was sent to find him. She didn't have to tell us that.
I think we could have surmised that if she hadn't told us.
Well, I'm not saying that we couldn't have surmised that. Just she seemed forthright. Because she could have just told X to kill us right off the bat and find the prince.
What's your opinion of it?
looks like I don't trust her.
I'm not talking to Luke. But I'm not saying a name either.
And Edric's sitting there, you know.
And if worse comes to worse, if X does turn on us, at least he'll have been damaged some by fighting the Frostfang King. Granted, so will we, but...
And you see, Edric is like, eyes are narrow. Like, oh, his eyes are like, he's wide-eyed, but everything is like he is shaking.
What's wrong?
And like, he is like, just like, okay, all your guys' passive insights are high enough. He is scared.
Oh,
like
Chimera?
That one you're not sure of, but he is like huddled, like almost like sitting on the stairs, just like physically shaking, and not from the cold.
Right. Well, yeah, no, he wouldn't be shaking
Nah.
from the cold here. Walk up and I'm just gonna kind of slap his face, not like hard, just initially, just hey. And if he comes out of it,
And he's just like,
what's wrong?
he's like, it was her.
It was her.
And recognized her voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she took blood from me before. She was supposed to be someone close to my father, and after she took my blood, that's when I vanished. That's when I got taken away.
So your opinion on whether or not we should work with her to get out of this situation?
Like, he just shakes his head, like full on no. But he'll do what you guys.
Right.
I'm good either way. Either way, we've got to fight.
We've got to fight, but
Just tell me which one I need to kill.
you know who actually seems more trustworthy to me is the Frostfang King.
I'll take your word for that one.
Because I think he just more wants this town to be his and to be left alone.
If he'll let us out without killing us. Because to be fair, he didn't see the rest of us.
He knew you were there.
I figure he did, but...
He asked. I didn't answer. He knew you were there.
Damn it, Alec here.
I tried.
So-
I used Pass Without a Trace for us.
What do we want to do? It's either we go fight the Frostfang King or we run and try to find the Frostfang King.
Oh, there's a third option. I mean, we square up here.
That is an option.
Because it flies, we're not going to get far. I don't think.
You're probably right.
Do we want to fight it here, or do we want to fight it in the town?
How are
Because
the
it sounds like
buildings
that's the
here?
direction everybody else is leaning.
How are the buildings
The buildings here are in fairly decent. I mean, they're dilapidated, but like the temple itself is still standing strong. The couple buildings that are here are still standing. You might have holes in the roofs here and there, but they're still one piece.
So,
And you do know you got 100 feet
Yeah.
back down,
right. And a blood spot.
and a 50-foot.
I can just see what'll happen there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I made it to the bottom really fast!
Ow! So yeah. I don't know.
I mean, in a lot of ways, I want to say just fuck it, fight it here.
Buckle up, buttercups.
I think we may have to.
I was saying that to Edric and Luke and everybody.
And Luke's just like, I'm ready for anything.
How about you?
And
I'm not even looking back there, I'm just calling it out.
you see, I'm just kind of. I can do this.
Are you sure? You don't sound sure.
I can do this.
It's okay. He can do this.
So at this point, it's up to you.
I don't know. Do we want to fight him here? Or do?
I mean, with the manticore gone, do you think the Frostfang King could make it here? Or can he just not come in the temple grounds at all?
I don't know. I didn't ask that. I don't know if he can't.
But we know he can come into town. Question is, can we make it to the bottom in time?
Side of the stairs. the rails? Is it like smooth?
Oh no, it's sheer. It's a sheer drop.
The
There is no
rails.
railing.
There's no railing.
No,
what
there's
he's
no
saying.
railing.
Okay.
You fall off on either side. That's 100
That is
foot.
fucking dangerous. These people were idiots.
We needed MSHA, medieval safety health.
Like, I don't know. Fucking nothing on the side of the stairs. That's ridiculous.
They follow faith.
Right off the side. Anyway,
Because it's either we try to make it to town, try to.
well, we still have like a minute and a half. So, do we want to start going down, or
Question is, if we start going down, will he?
I don't know.
Part of me wants to be a smart ass. Can we have a minute head start?
So, what are you guys gonna do?
Have my sword
And my sword. And my sword.
and my spear
And my bow.
And my quarterstaff.
and my firebolt and my eldritch blast. Honestly, as much as I'd like the Frostfang King's help, I think it's suicidal to try and sprint down those stairs.
Yeah.
Well, if he can make it, maybe he can come up here. But
Or was it the guards that were keeping him out before?
it's a possibility. We don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't ask.
Do we want to say our prayers to our respective deities beforehand?
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna ask my patron for some help.
I'll pray to
Probably
Assyrian.
won't do much good because he's not a god yet.
Alakir, you can pray to her patron and try and get him godhood if you want.
Yeah, we need more people to make him a god.
Maybe.
I will say, if you're praying to somebody, I will say roll me a percentile.
I am.
So I'm just gonna look down at Omni and go, "You
Don't
ready?"
Pray to Omni.
Pray to
Pray
Omni.
to Omni.
85.
74.
Okie dokie. And Omni just kind of just.
Oh, and I have her summoned as a lightning today.
She was still lightning from last time.
Mm-hmm.
And
What did you get?
74.
74.
Luke's just like, I don't believe in gods at this point.
They're there.
Oh, maybe hers can become a god.
What was his name? Romanson?
Huh?
Romanson? Pray to him.
Edric, pray to whoever.
Edric's praying to Siren, and
I
you know
figure,
it.
but
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
Pray to your godmother.
God,
Mom, I need help.
godmother, grandmother, maybe?
Help! Sorry, I was thinking of Elric. Help me, mommy. Oh, sorry, it was help me, mother, but help me, mommy sounded funnier.
It did. It's okay. He called Edric a couple of times anyway.
Yep.
Damn, how did he get here so fast?
I know, right?
But yeah, so what are we doing?
Something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the very definition
It's
of
just
this group.
It's just which stupid are you doing? Running down the stairs or charging into this?
Too bad it's a sheer drop and not like
A slide.
sloped. Cause yeah,
I would have slid down.
I'd have tried. I'd have failed, but I'd have tried. Shield surf. There we go.
I mean,
It
yeah.
works
I
in
mean, you can
Zelda.
still
It
try.
does.
You can try.
It's a sheer drop. You
I mean,
said.
I was just saying you can try. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna work.
I don't think I have access to Featherfall.
Not yet.
So,
Sounds like here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's going to be a fight one way or the other.
I mean, there's always going to be a fight.
so are we rolling initiative, or are y'all doing something like stupid beforehand?
Of course we're doing something stupid beforehand.
Oh yeah.
Surprise?
No. Shall we try to make it to a building? Since we are technically not...
Are the buildings going to withstand him not come down on top of us?
No. But there might be catacombs.
Come on. Yeah. What's
I'm going
what's-
to a building.
All right. So that's your action is sprinting to a building.
No, because as far as it is, we still have a little bit of time, so
I mean,
I'm casually going over there.
which way are you going?
Are these more or less what the buildings look like? Or
Yeah. Like this one's like the one on your right is essentially a temple, like
That's
a
the one
small
I'm
prayer temple.
oh,
The main,
what is this?
Those are like a farmhouse or like storage buildings, and then the main temple is
oh.
On the other side of him.
And unfortunately, I imagine the catacombs are probably in there.
You're probably right. So,
so I didn't know what each one of you were doing.
I'm waiting to see what others lead off with. If we're surprising, I'm pulling a javelin, but
So pretty much I need to know now.
because I got a better stupid idea.
uh-oh.
I'm gonna go up to the thing and
That's-
say, I have a request. And I need to talk to her.
And suddenly, she appears. Yes.
We're unable to decide, so we would like about 10 minutes to pray to our deities in the temple.
Roll me a persuasion. Okay, so before that happens, you walked up to her.
Yes.
All right. Move Asha up. And what about the rest of you? Where are y'all going?
I'm still
Not
waiting.
the greatest, but it's still pretty
Unless
good.
everybody else was walking up.
Oh, that's good. So, my not the greatest turned out to be pretty decent. A dirty 20.
Okay.
Are you going up with her?
Probably at least part of the way.
I'd follow you.
Same with Luke. Edric is staying.
Hidden
Yep.
for the time being.
Put Luke on the right. Like, yeah.
Just like old times, huh?
Seems that way.
Fought one of these?
No.
That'd make two of us.
This will be a first time for everything. Hopefully we don't die. And she
How-
looks at you.
Are you within 5 feet of it? Or 10 feet?
I got it however close to where I was had to look.
It'd be 10 because there'd be a.
Okay.
right there. Yeah, because Harper is right in the. Harper is literally right in the middle between those two.
Okay.
So the manticore is up one more. Or not manticore, but the
Then that's only 5 feet.
X is up one.
That's 5 feet.
Well, no, it's Asha, then Harper, and then the manticore.
So
So-
it's 10 feet. Or it's 5 feet away from me.
Yeah,
Or it's 10 feet away from me.
there's a 5-foot square between you.
Okay.
And she looks at you. I don't care about your gods. So X killed them all, and suddenly vanishes. And it is initiative.
Well, it was worth a try. Oh, good. I'm gonna get hit.
Ooh,
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so
I
that's
actually rolled decent.
a 5.
Hold on, give me a second. All right, guys. So, 25 to 20,
Nope.
20 to 15.
17.
I'm sure you go.
Who has the higher dex? Alec here.
Me.
Damn it, you beat a 1?
What you got? +4.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll good for it.
10 to 5.
I got 5.
Oh, lovely.
I know, right?
So,
Usually it's me that's being stupid up front.
No, I was stupid at first.
So-
now Raffin's kind of jealous.
we start this fight off with Luke, and
Is he gonna save me?
he's like, "Fuck it," and he is going to move his full 30,
25.
and he's going to slide in between Asha and. He goes, "I hope you thank me for this later."
I'll thank you for it now.
And he pulls out the spear and like turns it on. And you see his hair kind of like spike up, and the purple energy through around his, like, going down his neck, through all the weird markings on his neck, through his arms, and he uses a sonic bolt and starting this fight off. And let's see if he hits.
I hope he hits.
As a 14 on the die. Plus 9. That's 21.
23.
Yeah, shit. Math.
I'm giving him all the credit he can get.
My math is horrible
Because
tonight.
we need all the help we can get. Because we did stupid.
And
Mostly me did stupid.
yeah, he pumps in a sonic bolt into it and just like stabs into this thing. And that's a hit. So there's some explodey stuff going on. So D10, D6, and a D8. Because he's,
Pumping it all.
yep. He's going for. Oh, that's horrible. 9. 15 points of damage.
Between all of it.
Yeah.
That's just horrible.
Well, when I roll a 1 on a D8.
I mean, still, just horrible.
And he is going to pump another point in for a second attack as well. 19 to hit. Still a hit. And now I roll a 1 on the actual spear damage. Let's see, hold on. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17 points of damage on the second strike. And so you just watch him just like he stabs up, hitting the thing right dead in the chest and shattering the jewel on the Chimera's chest, and spinning around with the blade again and just stabbing it right through the front of the leg, like where the front shin bone would be. And you see both the explosions go off, and he spins the thing around, and the Chimera just roars at him. And is going to use its first legendary action. The lion opens its mouth, and Luke and Asha both need to make a dex save.
Oh, good.
Because 15 feet of fire just.
Oh dear.
Luke's like, I didn't know lions could shoot fire.
Me neither.
Ooh.
Tiny die's the way to go, I think.
Luke failed.
I got a 15.
You take half damage.
It's because Luke was in the way.
78.
Oh!
Luke's down, isn't he?
Oh no, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, 78.
Ones.
I thought it was straight 78. I was like, holy fuck.
78.
I'd have been down with 78.
I think all of us would have been.
I think so.
Yeah, if it was 78, yeah, y'all. I think the whole party would be down.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm rolling on my dice roller because I don't have enough d8s in front of me.
It's not like we don't have enough D8s here.
All right, so Luke takes 27 points of damage, and you take half.
So
that's
13.
13 points. As the flames, you guys watch as the flames just like shoot out of this thing's mouth, and Luke just like, oh shit,
Way down.
and you see Asha just like she goes to roll and still gets hit and rolls back, and just some of her hair is singed a little bit, and Luke's just sitting there like, ow, that hurt a lot. And with that, after that, it is Edric's turn. And yeah, he has full health because I forgot to put his back. Because right now he was sitting at 3.
Mm-hmm.
We do not need Edric at 3. We need him at full.
No, we do need him at full health.
Edric is going to see this going on, and he is going to take 30 feet to my right. Actually, no. He's going to go 30 feet to the left. Try to get behind that house if he can. Diagonal.
Oh.
Is that 25 or is that 30?
If he was back
No.
here.
Oh, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
30. All right, cool. And as he runs, you see him just, like, he puts his hands out and Eldritch Blast. Because at this point, he gets 2. He has 2 Eldritch Blast. Because, level up.
Yeah, level up.
I'm just going to roll for both. That's a 12 plus 8. That's a hit. Both hit. Did the damage go up? Or I can't remember.
For what?
No, I think it's just 1d10 for each bolt, isn't it?
No, I think it goes. I think it goes up.
No.
I think it's 2d. I think it's 2d10 now.
I think it just scales because he has 2 bolts.
You're right.
Unless he has.
Where he can add his charisma modifier.
Oh no, it is. Okay, yeah, it's 1d10. It just scales at 5th level. It's 2 beams.
Yep.
Okay, my bad.
That's why the damage dice
Yeah.
doesn't go up, is because you get more beams.
But
That
he
would
does
be really broken.
he does add his
4d10,
charisma.
yeah.
Well, especially because you would only need the one level to get the cantrip,
Yep.
because it would level up with your player.
For 17 points of damage, as you see just 2 blasts of that flame energy just hit the chimera right in the face, and you see it just like it roars at him, and is going to use another one of its legendary actions, and you see the dragon head just roar and open its mouth. You see and a bolt of lightning goes firing at Edric.
Yikes.
And he's just like, no. And he passes. And so he's only taking half damage of the another 76 or the 78.
Ow.
39. Half is
19.
8. Is it 19?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he takes 19 points of
19 and a
damage.
half.
And he's just like, and yeah, he looks a little charred. And Alec, here you are up.
Okay, well,
Hey, you watched all that happen.
yep. Screw it. I'm gonna run right up in front of the dragon head, in between it and Edric. So more to where I'm kind of blocking Edric a little bit. And screw it. I'm gonna bonus action, ensnaring strike, and swing in twice with Destiny's Song. Yeah. 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, so creature will need to succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by magical vines.
What's the DC?
14.
Need a weak chimera here.
That's an 18.
Okay,
So yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
The vines didn't do shit.
it'll still take 6 regular damage, 3 radiant damage from Destiny's Song on that swing. And
Okay.
second swing definitely doesn't hit. It's not a nat 1,
Okay.
but I really doubt an 11 will hit because I rolled a 2.
No, that does not hit. And the chimera just as the vines wrap around it, and it just rips free. And as you go to swing again, it just breaks that giant paw and smacks the sword back out your way. And Raffin, you are up.
Alright. Well, I'm going to move up and try. Well, I'm going to use my full movement. I'm essentially moving to where I'm kind of flanking with Alec here. I know I'm not going to make it there this turn.
All right, yeah.
Unless you want to count that as flanking, but it's not quite.
Not yet. If you're a rogue, yes. If you're a rogue, anything is.
Anything is flanking.
As long as your ally is within 5 feet.
Rogues are kind of busted that way. But that's their only thing.
Well,
Alright.
they changed some stuff around with some of the playtests they're doing.
So I am going to go ahead and make one of my attacks. Ooh, that one. 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pump a second level Divine Smite just because I want to try and do what I can.
It's like the meat shields, run up front.
I think I'm going to have to take Crossbow Expert on my next feat.
So that'll be 1d8 for the regular attack plus 3d8 radiant.
Alright, okay.
So regular, is 8. And then, 8 plus. Eight plus 5, so 13. And then 7, 11, 13 radiant.
Nice.
And we'll go ahead and... What the fuck? Another 14.
That's a hit.
Nice.
For 12 points of damage.
Not bad, not bad.
And then next turn, I'm gonna yell to Alakir, I'm moving around.
And
Until he flies away.
all of a sudden the Chimera just as you know, it just roars back. And I'm gonna roll my d6 real quick. 2. Okay, cool. So let's see. All of a sudden you see the dragon head just roar at you, Alakir. And like you see the black scales suddenly get a green hue to them. Like, well, not black. It's like the gun. Like it's almost like a gunmetal gray, and like it gets this green hue coming up. Eyes like light up green, and I need a dex save from you as it spews acid at you.
Yeah, of course I rolled great on that. Dex save 23.
All right, so you take half. 39 points of damage. You take half of that.
So 19.
Yep, 19 points of damage as this acid spray just all over. 15 feet. So Ed is nowhere near that. No one else is either. So that's a good thing.
Good thing that head's on that side.
And the goat head looks at you, Raffin, and tries to hit you with its horn.
Champfier's goat tries this all the time. What are you thinking?
Ooh.
No, sadly.
26 to hit?
That was like the one thing Alakir thought about in the night when he thought it was a goat dying. Was like, Champfier. Oh.
I did too, don't worry.
8 points of damage as the goat head just slams the hell at you with the horn.
Goat does a better job than that as I'm grabbing my head.
And then it just turns and just brings down its claws at you too.
At who to?
At you.
Oh, at me as well.
Yeah. At you as well, because you know it. And I'm pretty sure this hits because I rolled a 19 again on the die.
No.
Plus 7.
Nope.
For 12 points of damage as it just brings the claws down and just rips into you. And then it flies. And Luke is going to take his attack of opportunity. Because
Well, I mean, don't we all get one?
if y'all want.
Well, the three of us.
Yeah, I'm a little too far away.
Luke got that one.
Oh no.
And
God damn it! Seriously.
did you roll
Oh,
that
was
one?
No, I thought it was another 6.
What'd you roll?
9. So it's if it was a 14 before, it's a 17.
Hey, that's a hit.
I rolled to get exactly 14. Once we knew we needed 14, I was like, okay, I just need to roll a 5. I rolled a fucking 5.
I rolled a nat 1, so Luke goes to stab, and the wings beat real hard, and his spear goes. Asha, it's 10 feet to your right now.
Damn it.
Doesn't it have returning on it?
It does.
Okay.
So he'll call it back.
Then I'm not worried about it.
Make up for mine, because mine was low.
All right. So what'd you get?
I got 9 regular and 6 radiant.
So 15.
Yes.
7. I got a 2.
And the Chimera flies over and lands over here, between Alec here and Edric. Actually, it lands right in front of Edric. And Edric just, oh God! And it just roars at him. And Asha, you are up.
Damn it. Okay. That's fucked up my spell.
I thought he was going before us. He was the other 17.
Right. I'm gonna run up to be exactly opposite of Edric. I still want to weigh a distance because I'm gonna fling a spell, but I want to get the advantage. So at this point, what I got is okay. It's either Eldritch Blast or something real stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, I kind of was thinking of stupid.
So when do we not?
Exactly.
I mean, that's what got us where we are.
So Thorn Whip might bring it
That's
closer
why
to
I
me.
was wondering.
Doesn't it make it has to make a. If it's a certain size, is it
Doesn't say anything about the size.
Okay.
Make a melee attack against target. If the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage. Oh, large or smaller? It's a large?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's try something stupid.
Oh, it's 2d6 then.
Yeah. Nope.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4, so that would be 12, right? No.
It's your charisma, right? It's your
It's
casting.
charisma, and it's 11. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that does not hit. You watch Asha just whips at this thing, hits it in the tail, and you can see the whip just doesn't even break its hide as it just comes back.
Oh wait, that would be advantage though, yes?
What's the range on it?
30 feet, but that would be advantage because Edric's
Edric's
on
right
the
there,
other
yeah.
side. So that would be a 17.
That's a hit. As Asha just whips out the first time, just and it's fuck that. Swings again. It's technically not swing again, but that's the way I'm flavoring it. So
Yeah, that's fine. However you want to flavor it, it's good. But it only does 1 point of damage, but it comes 10 feet closer to me.
2d6.
2d6? Oh, yeah. It is 2d6. I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
It's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. I was like, how did you get a 1 on 2d6?
Because I was reading the spell and forgot that I casted everything at highest level possible.
Oh no, that's just because it goes up at level 5.
Oh, okay.
So 7.
Yep. That's right up on me. Because,
All of a sudden, you watch as
I don't know how I managed to drag it this way, but I did.
the whip wraps around it by the back of, like, the base of the tail, and actually, as soon as you cinch it tight, you feel the whip starts doing the job for you, and starts retracting, and the manticore is just like clawing, and as you just pull.
Shit, it's lying behind you.
And that's the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts back over with Luke. And he turns, just throws his hand out to the side. And you see the spear just... And he just grabs a hold of it. And he's like, bad kitty goat thing. As he runs up.
Kitty goat dragon.
And he's running up to... to my right. He's getting right up on the side of it, like damn near.
How far up is he going?
On the other side of the wing. Right there, yeah. And just takes the spear and takes 2 more swings at it. He's not pumping a sonic bolt into this one because he needs to save a couple of those. And he hits with both. So no D8 this time.
Sparky, boom, man.
Oh dear.
Tim's got an idea.
He's got an idea.
Like it.
Do it.
You're going to do what I think you're going to do, aren't you? I approve. Don't get me wrong.
25 points of damage.
I think I might have an idea on what you were doing.
As you see him just... and you see the goat just... as it's like... as it's just getting the fuck beat out of it. And... Ed does not want to be anywhere near this.
Well, I mean, he can get away. He's not right up on it.
So, it is Edric's turn.
Run into the building. Jump through the window.
Okay, this is going to be either very horrible or this is going to work
we
really
know what
well.
the answer is. It's going to be horrible.
Or horribly amazing.
Well, I mean, it's always going to be horribly amazing. Until Edric dies, and then, everything's...
That's true.
Yeah, that's just when it all goes to shit.
He's going to, run forward 10 feet. And then...
Like forward to him or towards the manticore? Or not manticore, the chimera.
Towards the chimera, 10 feet. Oh, no, straight. I'm sorry. And then from there, he is going to use Thunder Step.
Oh.
And that it has to make a DC. It has to make a saving throw. As he just gets right there, and just boom, and suddenly Edric just and he is 90 feet away. I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, a space within 90 feet that you can see, I think.
Yeah. He goes up there to the front of the door and reappears there, and the manticore has to make a DC, has to make a Constitution saving throw. And if he fails, he takes half damage of 3d10 thunder damage. And that's a fail. So 3d10. Let's see if he can actually... 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 points of damage to the manticore.
Nice.
And the manticore roars as this. And all of a sudden, the goat head just. And all of a sudden, it starts making this weird electro goat noises. And anyone within 15 feet needs to make a dex save.
Okay. That is
Everybody.
not Rathbun.
Yes.
How did I go?
What save is it?
Dex.
Ah.
Not bad. She's only one behind me.
So,
14.
that's a fail.
19 for me.
That's a pass.
16 for Omni.
That's a pass. Luke, he passed. So, everybody takes half damage except
Except for
Asha.
me.
See how much this hurts. $32 points of damage.
Okay.
Hey, that halves easily.
So
16.
16 for Luke and Omni and Alec here.
Was it just 16 points of damage, or was it
As electric damage.
she would have again because she's
Yeah.
lightning? So she only takes 8.
And you just see as the goat just like electricity just shoots outward. We have a 15-foot dome around the manticore, and or not the manticore, but the chimera. And this building's on fire now.
Just take the roof off to signify. Maybe.
Yeah.
There we go.
The roof,
See, it's already warping from the fire.
the roof is on fire.
No.
Oh yeah. Hold on, before you do that, we're gonna throw some fire on here.
Fire.
Throw some fire on these bitches.
Ooh, that one's really smoking.
Throw a couple of them on the outside too. There we go.
This would look so much better if we didn't have these gray minis.
I know, right?
Too bad we don't sit down and paint them. Those of us that paint.
Yeah.
All right. So, there with that, Alec here, you are up. As you're just like, pain.
At this point, we'll turn around back towards the Chimera. Now that I see that Edric is in front of me, I know he's at least further away. I'm going to look at Ash and go, I'm going to be stupid.
Can you not at least let me get away before you're stupid? I've had enough stupid today.
Just hit it with everything that you have after this while you get away.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action teleport 30 feet above
Okay.
the Chimera and come down with 2 swings of Destiny Song
Ooh.
on its back.
Okay. This is going to hurt because
Not what I thought you were
I
doing.
will say you have advantage on these, but you will have disadvantage on the
Landing.
The landing.
Okay. So
I thought you were going to use your slippers.
First one would be a 25 to hit.
To hit.
Second one is a 27 to hit.
That's a hit. And I will say add 3d6 to this because it's
Fall damage.
it's that full on just swinging down. It's only I'll say the 3d6 to the whole thing, just not
Not both
two
strikes,
slashes,
just one.
one.
Okay.
I mean, you still get both slashes, but you just add 3d6 to.
Well, so I'll roll this as the what?
I'll roll the fall damage, so don't worry about that part because I want to roll the fall damage. Just
He wants to roll the dice.
I do.
Okay, so that's 4. So that's 10 regular, 2 radiant on the first, and then 9 regular and 1 radiant on the second.
And then the 3d6 on top of that.
Ooh, nice. 20 or 16. Because I rolled 2 5s
I was
and a
going to
6.
say 20.
That's all I was like.
All right, so Alec here, how do you want to do this?
Aww.
I'm gonna say as I'm coming down, I'm just slashing across the back of like all the necks, trying to sever their connections.
And Alec here, you come flying in. Suddenly, Destiny's song just starts glowing. This radiant energy coming off of the blade as you come down and just arcing, and you watch as all 3 heads just and just hit the ground, blood spilling out, and now you have a disadvantage on your dex save.
– 14 plus 7, 21.
Okay. And you hit the ground still. I mean, because that's a lot of force. You know, you that's 30 feet in the air coming straight down all of a sudden, and as you cleave through, and you slam on top of the manticore, or not manticore. God damn it! I keep wanting to call it manticore. You slam on top of the chimera, and roll off this thing, and you stand, looking
Hero
cool.
pose.
Hurting. Your body hurts on the inside. You take 7 points of damage from the fall, but half because you're.
So
you take 3, and you stand up. Just this ghostly, elven form you're in, as the manticore's body just drops behind you, and lays there dead.
Okay.
I think you got it.
Aww.
I didn't realize it was that close.
I wanted to kill it.
I'm
I mean,
glad
I couldn't
it's-
do anything near that cool.
I'm glad it's dead.
And she's over here. Is it dead?
Yes.
Oh, thank God! And he just sits down on the ground.
I think you need to go pray.
Rathman's just over here talking with Alec here.
I'm just like hanging on because I have 5 hit points.
Oh, Jesus. I have 56.
And the monster lays there dead.
Is there anything we need to do to make sure this doesn't somehow come back to life? I don't know much about chimeras.
Stick each of the heads in the bag of holding,
Or I guess I wouldn't know what
gross.
it was, would I?
because then the heads are on a different plane of existence.
Hey, we should throw them out the windows.
I mean, I want to harvest the rest of the body too, but
I'll help with that.
maybe we could mount the heads in the house.
In your room.
Okay.
So you take all 3 heads.
Ew.
So you have a gunmetal gray dragon head, goat head, and a lion head.
Oh yeah.
And when do you roll me? If you both want to roll survival, go ahead. Or
I'll give him advantage. If that...
yeah,
Okay. I'm making cuts where he tells me to because I'm not going to trust myself.
And Lucas over here just like, that hurt a little bit.
Oh, I'm walking up.
The advantage didn't matter because I rolled the same on both. So 11 total because I rolled a fucking 5 on both dice.
Now I'm kind of curious, what would I have got?
I can't believe they both came out the same.
It happens.
19.
Nice. Nice.
So, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. You're cutting through. You and Rappin cutting where you need to. And you almost cut this. There is a gem in the middle of this creature. And it is a monostone. But it's glowing different, unstable, like one moment it's fire, suddenly it's lightning, suddenly it's poison, suddenly it's acid, suddenly it's it's ice, and it's just like going straight. These chords is going through these different rotations of elements.
Hey, Asha. Do you see this?
If you would have hit that, I was going to be rolling like 10d10.
Well, I was walking over to the temple, so that's what I'd said I was doing.
Yeah, you're. If you like, he yells out to you if you wanna.
What?
There's a gem of some sort. I think it's a mana stone.
Okay. I'll go look at it. But it's that whole thing just kind of
Limping back over.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see it. It's like it's connected inside the chimera.
Uh-huh.
Like you see its heart and like all the organs and everything, but it's connected to like essentially like a piece of its body.
What? I'm gonna activate Eldritch Sight.
Roll me a con save.
Yeah. I'm unconscious, I bet. 7.
And Asha screams. And for the next 3 hours, you cannot see.
Right.
The mana, like the energy radiating off of this thing instantly just, it's just like almost like burns your retinas almost.
Right.
What'd you do to her, Alakir?
I didn't do anything other than ask if she saw this.
So yeah, Asha, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like, the hell happened?
I can't see.
The hell you mean you can't see?
She got Amadeus.
Well, I know what he feels like now.
Shit.
Yeah, also you see, it looks like, don't look at it. Don't look directly at it. You can't. You might not be able to see afterwards.
I already did.
Don't think it has anything to do with just looking at it normally.
I was one of the ones making the cuts.
The hell'd you do?
I tried to look at it with magic, but apparently it doesn't like magic.
Oh, it loved magic. It's just
what I said and what it really was
right.
totally different. Anyway, can somebody lead me back over to the temple?
And it's getting hot behind you guys.
Oh yeah, we should probably put the house out, huh?
Too late for that when the whole house is like going up.
Well, should we knock it down?
It's getting knocked down one way or the other.
Just try to make sure it doesn't spread to the others.
Before you do
It
that,
won't.
can somebody get me
We're
away?
just gonna lead. I'll lead you up.
And I'll put a hand on before they leave and cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds just to...
And this house just Birds.
12
Woo.
point total.
Well, it's better than what I was at.
And yeah, I'll finish carefully cutting that crystal out and put it in my pouch.
So you have unstable mana stone.
Might be taking that to that.
Colin. Or what was her name?
The one that we were thinking about making the cannon. I wonder
You wanted to spin the barrel.
This would literally be that Russian roulette barrel, as you would not know any. It's just fluctuating.
Anyway, once I get up here, it's like,
Edric's like, are you okay?
nope, I can't see.
What the hell happened?
She looked at a gem, but she looked, not just looked.
Pretty much.
And you see Edric, not Edric, you see Luke over here, it's like stabbing the body.
I think it's dead.
Just making sure. I've seen too many things nowadays. He like,
I mean, we can push it into the fire if you want, but it sure looks heavy.
he was, yeah, no, screw that.
So yeah, I think you might need to go talk to Siren.
Are we all going in, or am I going in by myself?
If you lead me, then yeah, I'll go in.
I'll lead you.
Alright, so as you guys have killed this lovely chaos chimera, as Jacob has named it.
Okay.
Well, I think she's the one
Did
No,
you
that
say
wasn't
it?
me.
I swear I thought you said it.
It's not a character name, so does it count?
No, it does not, because it's not.
No.
But did you call it Chaos Chimera, or was it
Chaos Mara.
it you?
Yeah, that was him.
The Chaos Mara.
I swear I thought it was you. Honestly,
I mean,
Us bearded folk all look the same to you, huh?
I mean that means I'm right there with
Us
you.
bearded white folk.
I mean,
that could be.
y'all two tend to dress alike a lot too, though. So
As you killed the Chaos Chimera,
That
Tim
named.
had named.
Credit where credit's due.
Yeah, gotta get the right credit. You guys finally enter.
We ran into Dickie Tate.
Open the door.
Why didn't you help us?
damn it, Dickie.
We could have used some inspirational songs.
I was just passing through. Siren needs to hear one of my songs, and he goes on and out. Goes walking off. No, that has to be a bad thing. He walks out, plays his music, flies off.
Somehow he's learned
Dickie
fly.
Tate.
where he has a magic item that allows him to fly.
You don't know what. You don't
No,
want to know
his
where it's
song.
at.
Shoved up his ass.
The butt plug of flying.
As long as they're not his beats of love.
No, he doesn't use those. Those are trademarked by another bard.
Oh, goddamn. All right, so yeah, you guys make it inside the Temple of Siren, and it is run down. The pews are kind of broken, and some stuff has been, has been ransacked from this place, or some people have, like. Anybody who's come up here before, any other adventures, have kind of
Pick the place clean.
Yeah. As soon as you walk in, there are 2 open doors to your left and right that lead into 2 other rooms. The main area, the main chapel, where there's a large statue of Siren, like floating there, her arms out, like stretched.
Not that I can see this, but is the statue actually floating, or is it carved to make it look like she's
It's
floating?
carved to make it look like it's floating.
Okay.
But yes, Alec here is describing everything as we go down there.
And over here we have this, and over here we have this statue, It's a gorgeous statue. It looks like it's floating. It's carved that way, but you know. Asha's over here. I wish I could see all of this.
So I guess we should probably go have Edric pray at the statue of Siren.
It seems as good a...
Guess as any.
Yeah. But then
So-
again, maybe it's just the proximity. And he may be the mouthpiece again.
So what about the rest of you?
Well, I'm going wherever whoever's leading me.
Say, I'll
We'll each take one of your hands since you led me and Hallrose.
say, did Luke stay outside or did he come
No,
in
Luke
with us?
came in.
I figured everybody came in.
Yeah. And Luke's like, go look around.
We'll be.
I'll let you do all the looking.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's probably a good thing.
I'll follow with Edric, but I'll tell Omni, stay by the door and warn us if anything's coming.
And she squeaks, and it's like standing at attention at the door, just looking.
Aw.
So I'm guessing y'all leave the double doors leading in here open, or did y'all close it behind y'all?
I think we'd close them at least most of the way. Not fully.
Yeah.
We could hear, but
Just enough open for Omni to look out, and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
peek a little head back in, and look out again.
Not big enough to make it easy for a fireball to be thrown in or anything.
Or a giant wolf to try and barrel through.
Well, I mean, that's not going to stop him.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Comes in through the ceiling.
He very well could. We don't know.
But yeah, so
We'll take Edric up to the statue.
and as he walks up, getting closer, you do notice a large blue glowing crystal at the base of the statue. And as Edric gets closer, suddenly, like, you start seeing his body glow. And suddenly, the flaming wings shoot out his back. And he's, like, looking at himself, just like, the fuck's going on?
Oh, so you're actually yourself still.
Yeah.
I think the last time this happened, you were more just a mouthpiece.
Huh. And suddenly the statue starts speaking. And it, like, the whole statue's head looks down at you.
just
That's a
out of
cool trick.
curiosity, does it sound like stone grating when it moves?
Yes. Yeah. And
That's the statue turning to look at us.
and she, welcome, adventurers. I'm glad to see that you've made it okay.
For the most part.
Yes.
Well, I am happy to see the future king has made it as well.
Tried to keep him as safe as possible.
And I thank you for that. Now, as the pilgrimage goes, Edric must remove a piece of the stone for his crown and take it back to Velles to have it crafted to become king. To have it crafted into his crown for him to become king.
Neat. Is there a stone in every trial location?
Only ones that I see fit to have it materialize.
Oh. I wish I could see it.
See, it's this big blue crystal and it's glowing. It's got these little spikes coming out of it.
And Edric takes a step forward, and you see him stick out his hand, and that flame blade materializes This time no longer all, gnarled and like fire, but this time in the shape of an actual sword. And he walks up and with a slash takes a chunk of this rock off. And he picks it up and just looks at it. And the flames of the sword just bursts into flames again and vanishes. And the statue looks down at you all. I would like to thank you again, but your job is not done.
Figured it wasn't.
Didn't think so.
It's time to go to Velles and
Cause problems.
and put it into all the violence and all the misery going on there.
So, crown forged in blood is what I'm hearing.
Aren't
Well, not
most crowns
necessarily.
forged that way?
Unfortunately.
Not necessarily.
I wish you
It could be minimal.
I wish you all luck.
I think we'll probably need it.
Yep.
And blessings be on you.
Much appreciated.
And suddenly the rock the rock starts glowing blue and bluer and bluer, and suddenly the rock vanishes. And you watch as the siren herself moves back to her original position, and everything just goes silent here.
A little bit different than last time.
Yeah.
Edric's sitting there holding this rock, just like, so it's time.
Sounds like it. Are you ready?
I guess I have no choice.
I was going to say, you don't have a choice, but it's up to you whether you feel like you're ready.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Well, make our way back out of the temple.
Yeah.
I'll leave a gold in the collection box. Just pay my respect.
You see Luke come walking out of one of the rooms carrying a chest.
Put it back.
There's gold here!
Put it back.
There's like 2,000 gold in here!
I'm sure there is. It is not our gold.
Who else is going to... It's sitting
His
here!
mother.
And you see Luke stop, wait, what? What are you talking about, my mother?
I'm pointing at Edric,
And Luke's just like,
saying his mother.
yeah, oh. And Edric's like, what are you talking about, my mother?
Your mother.
That's
As I point up.
That's my mom?
She said you're one of her sons. Well, as far as how far removed, we have no clue, but
Could be many grades.
and maybe it's
but
metaphorically speaking, but
I don't know.
she's still your mother.
He is a celestial.
And you see Edric's just like you see the wheels just turning now, like, wait, what?
You thought you were just prince to be king and
And
there's
an
no
Aasimar.
lineage?
Like, oh crap. And you see Luke's in there, so I'm putting this back.
Yes.
2,000 gold, putting it back.
Yes.
Yes. It pains me, but yes.
Preferably where you got it from.
Oh, you're no fun.
I'm going to follow him.
And he walks back. He goes, you don't know where I got it from.
I'm making sure you leave it.
Where am I going to do? Y'all have the bag of holding.
I have the bag of holding.
Again, where am I going to do with it?
I'm just making sure. You have pockets. I'm just making sure.
Like, he just walks back in, sits it down, just grumbling to himself like, God damn it, y'all.
Go ahead and blame me. Blame me for being the holy man.
Of course I'm going to blame you damn paladins and their righteousness and crap.
I've done enough stuff that's not righteous.
That is 2,000 gold.
I'm aware.
In a temple that no one lives here.
Alright, let's go pray and ask if we can take it then.
I don't pray to gods.
Well, it sounds like you need to.
No.
You want the gold, you gotta ask. Let's go. Let's go ask.
Feels like God's going to answer our prayers.
Well, she already talked to us once while you were off.
Because of him.
Okay, so we have him ask her.
And she's like, don't bring me into this.
No. You just need to ask her if Luke can take the money. If she doesn't answer or flat out says no, then we leave it.
And looks, you see Edric's like, all right, fine. And he walks up, Mom, can my friend take the gold? And you guys wait for a couple of minutes.
I think that's a no.
And Luke's just like, care? Like I said, what does gods do for us? And he just goes walking out. Like, I hate the fact that there's 2,000 gold right there. But no. And he just walks out the door. Edric's like, I mean, you know what? I don't care. He just goes walking out too.
I mean, it's kind of grave robbing at this point.
Yeah. That was the other reason I didn't feel comfortable. Was this town's
Well,
been
no, I was
destroyed.
saying that to Edric, and probably like looking the wrong direction.
Okay.
And as you guys walk back out, anything else you want to do in this town?
Try and the manticore body's still there, right?
Yeah.
Want to try and
Yeah.
See what we can get.
grab off of it. What did the Chimera leave?
yeah.
So you giving me advantage, or you rolling individually?
I'm gonna roll individually after that last one.
You guys can do it. Whatever you're doing.
21 total.
Jeez.
I rolled a 15 this time.
13.
I guess then I'm hanging off of Edric.
Right.
Just for shits
Because
and
Luke's
gigs.
mad.
Damn it.
You get about 6 tail spikes.
Okay.
They're about javelin sized.
I need to make some javelins.
Yeah. I was saying, even for holding him, I can just shove him in the quiver, in the javelin slot.
But yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, I think it's make our way back to the ship and see whether our other friend pays us a visit.
Yep.
Are y'all using the flare here, or y'all using it?
I think we might be better off trying to get out of town,
Yeah.
because if
Well,
he
you-
comes after the airship after we shoot the flare.
Well, the town he's viewed as his, right?
Yeah.
Don't want to invade his town with the airship. It seems polite to get out of town before we do that.
Yeah.
So going back down the stairs.
Being careful across the blood.
Leading Asha. I will go ahead and at least cast Pass Without a Trace on us, just to help if we want to stealth while we're moving.
I mean, I can try.
I'll try.
I would say Asha's at disadvantage because
Hey, join the club!
Right?
That's why I figured the Pass Without a
Yeah,
Trace
of
would.
course. I'm gonna have to get rid of that one. Yep.
Don't forget to add 10.
21 then.
16 with adding 10.
31.
God damn.
And I only rolled an 11, but I have a plus 10, and then the plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace.
I rolled a 5 because of the disadvantage.
Hey, I rolled a 5 too.
I still got a 21.
Because of plus 6 and then plus 10.
I got 5 plus 1 plus 10. I had to get rid of the 16 on the die. And as soon as I saw it, it's like, I know that's the one that's going away.
Well, yeah.
I'm not going to roll higher than that.
Luke got 32.
Jesus.
He rolled 19 on a die. And
I'm waiting for him to get mad at
Plus
me.
three,
Because
Has a
plus
plus
10.
3 and then a
plus
plus
4. He has a plus 4.
So he would actually
33.
be 33. Yeah.
waiting for him to get mad at me. I already got my response.
And yeah, you guys go sneaking through the town and outside. So how far away from the village do you get before?
A couple 100 yards.
Where did we land?
It was a ways, wasn't it?
It wasn't that far away.
No, it wasn't. I'd say, because I'm still wondering how long it'll take them to get here. Yeah, we get about 200 yards out of town
And
and then fire off the flare.
and then the waiting begins.
Yep. And if it shows up in that time, we'll explain to him. Your manticore is dead.
There's a gift up there for you as well.
A headless gift, but a gift.
And the waiting continues. And before long, you can hear the humming of the airship as it flies in. It doesn't land.
Nope.
And the hardest part is climbing up with...
When we go to climb up, I will get a little bit of rope to tie in between me and Asha so she can never fall beyond where a certain point
If you're
without...
going to tie 50 feet of rope, I'll tie the other end to me.
and
That
have
way
her in the
she's
middle.
between us.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
If we fall, we're all falling.
if Rappin falls, then...
We're all falling.
At
and
least I'm the strength-based character.
you guys, slowly but surely. Asha, it's so weird climbing up.
Are we climbing a ladder? Or
Yeah, a ladder.
A little rope ladder.
Climbing up a rope ladder, not knowing how far ahead of you have to go.
Probably run into somebody. Maybe.
But eventually,
I'll try to stay far enough behind that I don't let you get far enough to run into Alec here.
and eventually you all get on the ship, and Nilka turns it and begins flying off. And as you guys begin flying off, you hear the howls. And
Wonder if we found the gift.
you guys continue on your way away from the Ice Crown Mountains. And the question is, at this point, about a couple hours into this flight, just getting away from this place, your eyesight finally comes back. It's still cold up here, but
But we're fine.
it's safe.
We're still fine though.
We've got our gear.
And Nilka is sitting there looking at you guys. You guys look like hell.
Yeah,
I feel okay.
Some worse than others.
thanks.
And she's looking at you guys. So, I hope you got what you were going for.
I think so.
Yeah.
So where to now?
I love how we all collectively sighed.
Well, because it's one thing I've been wondering. Do we go straight there, or do we maybe shoot over to Crystal Dale again first?
For what?
Turn in the mission. And...
The mission. Was this one of the ones from
Oh, no, it wasn't.
job board? I didn't think it was.
No,
True, so...
but we could go see Hall Rose's people and find out what they know.
True.
If he's still in town.
True.
I mean, I know a way we could find him. I just go around bragging that I kicked his ass. That'll bring him out real quick.
I mean, there is that. But
Would he have told me where to find him in town, or
No.
damn younger brothers?
But yeah.
that, or find out more information, go back to Stormshore and see what information we can find out there before we head it back into Velles. But all of that poses a risk.
I wonder if Thokut ever found if Bosun was at the temple. Not a character. I can't remember what I asked him to tell her. Oh, it was to see about helping in Silvershade, wasn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of wonder about calling.
I was gonna say, do we want to call Thokut?
Hey, we could just call him and don't have to go.
Yeah.
I think with the way everything is shaping up and culminating, I think we need to kind of be.
In Velles?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm afraid you might be right.
Everything's pushing that direction.
Well, then that's the direction we go.
And rather than having something come to us, maybe we can get the element of surprise and just show up there.
Maybe.
Because they've been looking out for us. How much have they been looking in?
True.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and especially if...
And I look at Edric. How much is known about the pilgrimage outside of those that have to go on it?
It's not the royal family. And the people guarding me.
Does your uncle know?
I mean, yeah.
Everything about it?
Including the forging of the crown?
He knows, but
Is there any particular spot that we have to go to for the crown? I assume there's probably one shop.
just a forge I trust.
Okay, so we do have some leeway there then.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there's going to be one spot that...
They're going to be guarding.
But also at the same time, does it specify that the crown itself has to be forged in Velles?
Yeah, she did.
She said that, but
Crafted into his crown in Velles.
well, it said head to Velles to craft his crown.
Does it have to be metal?
Does the blacksmith have to be from Velles?
I'm just wondering, does it have to be metal? We make a crown out of like vines.
But he was the crystal is kind of part of. We need the crown to forge it.
It does need to be metal, is what he's saying.
It needs to be the crown.
It cannot be reforged after this.
So he has a fine crown.
Each king has its own.
So it's already made, is what you're saying.
Has their own crown.
No. He's saying that each king has a different crown. But if we get a smith or a jeweler and bring them into Velles, that's still forging the crown in Velles.
But who would you get? They don't.
Did Alros work for jeweler?
I don't know.
Horos worked for a lot of people. He
Well,
worked. There's a whole. He's part of a whole.
Cartel. We'll just call it that.
But you know, that's still. What is it? A week away from where you are now.
Do you have a place you trust in Velles?
That preferably.
I don't know. I haven't been in Velles in.
So it'll be a crapshoot when we get there anyway.
No, 'cause like, are we just running in this blind, or are we sneaking in? How are we
Do you
doing
know a
this?
blacksmith?
Not in Velles.
Do
Or a
I?
jeweler?
Because I did spend time in Velles. Do I know of any blacksmiths that I trust? Because I just remembered you did have me spend time in Velles.
How far are we from Ember Hollow?
Emberhelm?
Emberhelm, yeah.
About by airship, about 3 days out, 4 days, maybe a week. Well, let me look at the map, make sure.
I may have somebody that I can trust.
Well, we gotta wait for him to.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying I would have had weapons at the very least
Right.
made while I was in, or armor fitted.
Yeah.
Roll me a percentile.
22.
Actually, it's about 3 days out.
Okay.
By airship, it'd be about 3 days out because we said each square
To Emberhelm?
is 2 days travel. Actually, whoa, no, never mind. I was in the wrong spot. 6 days. About 5, pushing 6.
Okay.
So about the same as it would be if we went back to Crystal Dale.
Yeah.
Slightly shorter, but yeah.
Yeah, about the same for Crystal Dale to. So, from Crystal Dale to.
And Storm Shore is further out than that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was
Yep.
on the other side.
So what'd you roll?
22.
You know blacksmiths. You never caught any of their names or anything.
Does the guild have any links in Velles?
I don't know of many,
We need to
if any.
call Thokut anyway.
That's true, we do. We can ask him if he knows if the guild has any trusted blacksmiths or jewelers in Velles.
Preferably ones that can hold their discretion.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I guess contact Thokut.
Okay. So you're contacting.
Thokut, yeah.
Are you guys going back under, or y'all staying up on deck for this?
Well, I mean, we can set up a.
I would think we could trust Nilka at the very least.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, there's other ways to spy.
No, sure.
And besides, I want to get those heads out of my bag.
somebody wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all
So I guess
setting up
head
the
back
tent, or
downstairs.
y'all?
Downstairs, set up the tent. Going in the tent.
And then, oh, what are these?
I need them mounted in my room, please.
Sorry.
I guess taxidermy too, huh?
Yeah, what do you need for that?
We have material.
Okay.
And you see him just kind of wave his fingers, and they all just float off the ground. He goes walking off with them.
I don't think you particularly liked it either.
No, but not everybody has my taste.
You know, I'm kind of glad for that.
So,
Oh,
are you,
by the way, is the portrait done?
yes, it is hanging on the fire in the front of the fireplace. Above
Raph
them.
was just standing there in front of it, admiring it.
Looks nice.
And Luke's is sitting here just like,
And you didn't want this, Luke.
I really didn't want this.
But look at how great it's like perfect right there over the mantle.
And Luke's
Don't
is
give
like,
me that look.
Luke's like, you know what?
You're happy that it's here too. Admit it.
No.
Admit it.
And he goes sits down in one of the chairs. Just,
He's happy.
That's my chair.
he just looks at you. Oh yeah, that's right. You can see again. And he just gets up, and just moves over to that chair.
Now that's my chair.
Don't start me.
You're not my boss anymore.
That's not what you told me a couple weeks ago.
Is there more going on to this?
I don't know where he's going with it.
He goes, you told me I was the boss. Yeah, you can still say I was the captain, so I don't want to hear it. He goes, so anyway, what are we doing?
Well, we need to call Thocut.
Yeah.
Need to ask him, one, if he's heard anything from Silvershade. If not, we can see if he got in touch with my master and if she's had any luck that he knows of. And then we need to ask if the guild has any ties to Velles.
Velles, yeah.
Blacksmith or jewelers.
Yeah.
So who's calling?
Figured.
Yeah.
The one
Let
who
out
knows
here.
Thocut
Yeah.
best.
So-
Family.
I can't remember. Have you ever called from inside here?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
No, you
Inside,
haven't. So you hit the button,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as you hit the button, high or low?
Low.
And you start hearing, just, and suddenly you start hearing a, and suddenly you hear another voice. Hello.
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is this?
You called me.
You're not the person I was trying to call.
Person at this number is no longer available.
I don't know how this happened.
Neither do I. I
Huh?
ask again, who is this?
I ask again.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Alec here.
And everything goes silent for a second. I don't think I've had the pleasure.
Probably not.
And he's just talking.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
Ask? Maybe?
Maybe he did.
Again?
And who may I have the pleasure of conversating with?
My name is Fox.
Vox.
VOX.
Does the name sound familiar? Does this voice sound familiar?
You don't hear the voice.
Fox's voice.
You've never heard that name before. As well, Alec here. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
Where are you right now?
Who is it?
I'm in my house.
Interesting. May I come visit sometime? Maybe we can exchange pleasantries.
I don't know. I might have to ask the rest of the group. It's not just my house.
Oh, there's more of you.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
Interesting.
He said it was Vox. But I don't know who Vox is.
Sounds vexing.
Doesn't it, though?
I
Maybe
just
you-
learned that word yesterday.
Until then, hopefully lines of communication don't get crossed again.
All of a sudden you hear outside.
Who knows?
Don't take my idea.
So, is our friend back yet?
No, he's still upstairs.
So I'm guessing that wasn't Thocut.
No, definitely not.
Maybe we shouldn't do that here.
Probably.
Forgot about that.
Back outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I another question that I have for Thocut is,
Ever heard anybody named Vox?
well, no, more, even if it's not asking for the name going, has a member of Doesn't Die ever been lost in the Astral Sea?
We noticed that.
And about this point, you hear a tap, tap, tap on the front door. On the fake front door.
Well, if it's fake, we can't open it. Sorry, guys.
Do we?
No, we don't.
But then how do we get back
No.
out?
Well,
Through
we
our
do.
other real front door.
Well,
Yeah, you have another door. Y'all come in.
I thought we came in through the front door.
So
Because
yeah,
we came in downstairs.
y'all do come in downstairs.
But I thought it was through the front door.
No, because because there's a way y'all come in that isn't part of the house. Essentially, when y'all come through, it's like y'all open up almost like a door itself. Like there is a front door, but it's more there for show.
Okay.
And y'all do know that leading out that front door is the Astral Sea.
Okay.
Probably nothing good can come of opening that
What was
door.
the name we had given him? The butler?
We hadn't yet.
I don't think we couldn't agree because somebody didn't like my name.
Didn't like B.
And suddenly y'all hear again tap, tap, tap.
We're not interested in what you're selling.
No solicitation.
And suddenly it just gets eerily quiet. Tap, tap, tap again.
Shit.
I think we have to go back to Crystal Dale at some point and visit Lorelei.
Mm-hmm. I wonder.
Why?
Wait.
Why?
I wonder if Vox is the one that is at the bottom of the shop, but also here.
It's a possibility.
That doesn't make this any better.
No, it doesn't, but we'd still need to go see Lorelei.
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
Because we told her we'd visit again.
We did do
We
that.
can visit again in like 10 years. that's still visiting again.
You can stay outside if you want.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna go well for me still. Just staring at the wall didn't go well for me.
I don't know what you don't like about that store.
I don't know what the store doesn't like about me. That seems to be the problem here.
And this tapping still keeps...
Would somebody answer that damn door?
No. And no, you can't.
We're not interested. Bam.
The one time he's telling me to go open the door, and I don't want to go do it.
You are not welcome in here.
And it gets quiet again. Like, this time it's like nothing comes back.
I may have done something bad. So yeah, going upstairs to Alakir's room.
And you see the butler. He's finally putting the last one up and like kind of making it to where they're straight and everything.
I mean, that looks great for what it is. I hate it. But it's not my room. So there was somebody tapping on the door.
Interesting.
And I told them they weren't welcome and the tapping stopped.
And they probably left.
Yeah, I'm afraid they might come back, though.
Well, as long as you don't open the door, they can't answer.
That's true. But it's more of a warning because you're still here when we leave.
Thank you for that. Am I allowed to use force if need be?
Definitely.
Very well.
Absolutely.
I wish there was a way we could see said force. I think it'd be fun. I don't know what he can do.
I don't either, but
part of me wants to find out.
yeah.
But part of me doesn't want to be the one sparring with him to find out.
Yeah.
I can already say all of me doesn't want to be the one sparring with him to find out.
So, since the call got crossed... Oh, do you know anybody by the name of Fox here?
No.
Well, that makes 4 of us. 6, 7 of us.
I've never met anyone named Vox.
Well, Alakir, we tried calling Thokut back where we're from, and apparently Vox picked up
Who's Thokut?
a guy at the guild.
Oh, very well.
Do you ever leave here?
I do not.
Do you ever want to?
Why would I want to?
Just asking.
This is my home. Why would I want to?
That's fair.
Oh.
So I guess we go back out and try
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, we'll pop back out and try to make communication.
Yeah, we might have to completely leave.
And as you walk outside, back into the room, and you tap again, you hear, "Hello? Hello? Oh, hello? This thing on? Damn it. I never know if this thing is on or off or...
Yes, it's on.
Oh. Hey, what's going on? Who is this?
It's Alakir.
Oh, Allie, what's going on?
Not much. Wanted to check to see if there was any update on the Silver Shade situation.
Over or under?
Say
Over.
That's cocked. He goes, yeah, everything got settled. It wasn't from us, though.
What do you mean?
He goes, the Eldritch Knights from Volsor went. And
So Dracul got off his ass to make his own problem go away.
Seems that way. Yes. Connor's back.
Good. Very good.
He was sadly, the wizard chick, the wizard girl that he was with did not make it.
That is sad.
He's just been... I hadn't seen him in the last week and a half, 2 weeks after he came back. Well, last week and a half, or last week or so. He came in and got his gold and hadn't been around.
I wonder if the Eldritch Knights showing up from Volsor rekindled his wanting to go back to the academy. We'll find out when we get back. By any chance, do you know of anyone named Vox?
Never heard the name.
And have any members of Doesn't Die ever been lost in the Astral Sea?
He goes, let me look into that. I'll let you know.
Please do, because it may explain something that happened. I tried to communicate with you a little while ago and wound up contacting someone else.
Interesting.
And does the guild have any ties with a blacksmith or a jeweler in Velles that could keep discretion of who their clients are?
High or low?
Hi.
He goes, yeah, we do. Because we have a jeweler who's there. Her name is Dilly.
Dilly? What's the name of the shop?
He goes, honestly, I don't know.
What's her name?
Dilly. D-I-L-I.
Okay. We'll
She's
see.
a little halfling who works there.
Okay, we'll keep our eye out for her. We should hopefully be back to Crystal Dale within next week and a half.
He goes, well, come on by. You know where we're at.
Will do.
He goes, so see you then?
Yes. And if Connor shows up in that time, have my mom show him around. Show him the ropes for a little bit. Maybe just kind of walk around town with him.
Damn you, Dickie!
No, Dilly.
No. Dilly has nothing to do with this yet.
He goes, all right, very well.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you guys again.
Yes, you as well, Allie. Be safe.
I'll try.
He's all right now. How do you turn this damn thing off again?
Just tap it.
And he's like, all right, now? Now? No. Shit. God damn it. How did I was
No, I'll do it.
I just like to see Thokin on the other side just yelling at the thing. Is it off yet?
Oh, wait, I can't hear him. I guess it's off.
No, it's still on.
Damn it! Oh, that's just somebody behind you. Can you still hear me? Yes.
And I'll pass along the update on everything and the information of at least the name and slight description of it's a halfling female.
What's the plan when we get there? What do we need to do when we get to Crystal Dale?
We're We're heading straight to Velles.
Oh, thought you told Thokat we'd be there in a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking forward to this to not last long.
I was gonna say, you're being awful optimistic.
That, and also, if any, they would have heard us asking about jewelers in Velles, yes, if they were listening. But if they think it takes roughly a week to get there, and Chris, trying to throw people off the frickin' trail a little bit, if I can.
So, we need to figure out where Dilly works.
Mm-hmm.
Does the name sound familiar?
And I would have waited to pass on any information I got from him once we got back inside.
Back inside, yeah. No.
I'm assuming the name doesn't sound familiar to me.
No.
And I've never actually been to Velles.
If only I had a way to get in touch with Holaros.
I don't know. Pray to your God, maybe she can communicate. Or teach you a spell of how to communicate.
No, but we could pray to a god over a map of Velles. Maybe she'd point us in the right direction to find Dilly.
Edric, you ready to pray to your mom again?
No, we just got through.
That was several hours ago.
Yeah, it's not just got done. You're
think
due for
that's-
another prayer.
I don't think that's how prayer works.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I
You're bored to
mean,
pray.
this is kind of a unusual situation. So, hopefully, she's not going to get too irritated at the.
I'd pray to my God, but she hasn't quite grown up yet.
My God might know, but he's just as likely to tell absolutely the wrong thing.
Well, I guess are we trying? Can't hurt.
I mean, it really can't, but we might ought to get some disguises.
Do you want a chance to redeem yourself?
Sure.
This
I
can't
mean,
go bad.
my mom can't fix it for you this time.
No.
What do you mean? It looked legit to me.
It was awful.
Even I'll admit it was awful. I think my accuracy has gotten a little bit better since I've been detoxing for about a month and a half now.
Longer than that, probably, hasn't it?
I would say, how long has it been since your mom cut me off on that day?
Well,
I don't know.
We'll get into math on that
At least
later.
a month and a half. At least 6 weeks.
Call it a couple months.
I mean,
So yeah.
I don't know. It's all kind of run together.
But yeah, I haven't had a drink since that day, so I'm sure my hand will be a lot steadier when I try to do this.
We could do without the fake scars, though.
Yeah, more just dyeing hair and maybe shading
Real
with a
scars?
little bit of...
If you want a real scar, you can have a real scar.
I've got my own one to show
we
off now, so...
we can make you a facial scar. Would you like one?
No, I'm good.
Edric's like, I can give you one.
Still mad about that?
Yeah, I've already started kind of with the Eldritch Blast to the chest. I could just keep going.
That was funny, admit it.
It scared the hell out of me.
But it was funny.
To who?
Everybody, you laughed?
I mean, he could give you a fire scar from the sword.
That'll make him feel better.
It looks like it'll make me feel better.
I didn't ask you. You give me a scar, I'll give you one back.
And you see Luke hold up his shirt. He goes, like, right to the center of his chest. You see, like, the scar from the tail. He's like, I got one.
You got more skin.
I do, but at this time, like, when you guys, like, when Luke holds up his shirt, you can see all the purple markings down his chest, across his arms.
You also got some more marks on you.
He goes, yeah, I saw that. And puts back on his shirt. He's like, oh, I don't want to talk about that.
I want to talk about it.
We can work on disguises on our way there. Figure out how we want to do it. The only one that has technically ever seen any of us besides Luke is that one chick that was talking through the gym.
Right.
Well,
at least that's alive,
I've
anyways.
been in Velles before. It was a while back, but
Yeah,
But at that
just-
point, you had absolutely no connection with Rick.
no. I know. I'm just saying there is a possibility of somebody there recognizing me.
As long as they don't have any reason to connect you, that shouldn't be a problem.
No, I'm aware. I'm just.
Yeah,
But we know.
If we hear somebody randomly call out my name, just preparing everybody for that possibility.
I mean, you could always shave.
No. No. I mean, I kind of wanted to be a redhead, but no, I'm not shaving.
I mean, we could find some red dye. You're blonde. It'll go easy.
Yeah, I'd say my hair is a lot harder to dye because it's black.
We just
Except
make
for
it all
those
black.
streaks.
Or braid it properly so that you can't see the red.
That's probably what I'll do, and then do the kind of charcoal and mud to darken my skin tone from the lighter gray to a darker gray. Look more
Well-
like a dark elf.
We could always ask the guy in our buddy here if he can help us with the disguise.
We can.
He might be able to do something with Alakir's dark hair.
You might be able to dye your hair red too. Is that what you really wanted to ask?
No, just
Because, in all honesty, if there's a magical way to change mine, I'd probably put my hair at a stark white in complete contrast.
and there's always ways magically. Question is how long. So we'd have to keep it up.
I mean, there's
That was-
ways.
That was the other reason why I was kind of thinking if we had the chance to run by somewhere, but
I'm sure there'd
we'd
be
need to make
some-
some money first. At least,
I've got some gold.
but I don't know how much the item I'm looking for will
Wow.
cost.
What
You're
is-
not wanting supplies. You're wanting supplies.
Yeah. I don't know how much a hat of disguise would run, roughly. I don't know if Lorelei would have it and maybe work a deal with us.
Yeah, well, that all depends on going back to Crystaldale, which we're not
Yeah.
doing.
No. We need to get to Velles first and find Dilly. If we can get her to forge the crown and handle everything there that we can, and if not, we'll adjust the plan accordingly once we get there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go a little heavy on the makeup and look more like my mom, less like me.
You see Luke just sitting there, just like, so, question still remains. Are we going in stealthy or are we going in hot?
I think we have.
We're going
We
in
have
stealthy.
to go in stealthy.
We need to quietly get to finding this jeweler. She
going
can
in
hold her
hot.
discretion.
And
The
you,
entire
city will be
opposing
after
force
us.
will be against us in an instant.
Well, and if we go in hot enough, the whole city, even if they weren't originally on their side, just because we'd be causing a ruckus.
And
Well, I
honestly,
Oh, sorry.
honestly, if we go in sneaky, we run the risk of hurting, well, killing far less people than if we went in hot.
Yes.
And I don't want to kill any more people than we have to.
The only ones that I truly want to kill are the ones directly behind this plot with actual knowledge of this plot.
Yeah. The pawns are not.
And we know Captain of the Guard and that woman.
Yeah.
And the redhead
Harper.
woman.
Yeah.
No, the blonde woman.
The one that gave Luke his scar.
Oh.
One of them.
Yeah. But that's part of the reason why I'd prefer to go stealthy, is because you know the captain of the guard could pull any of the pawns of the city upon us, and I'd rather not have to kill any innocents.
We already know they've got those giant machinations that we've had to fight once.
Yes.
And if...
Is it ironic that I'd rather have them send those, because then I'm not feeling guilty about having to destroy it?
Yes, but yeah, I mean, no. Yes, I get where you're coming from. I don't blame you for feeling that you would rather that. Man, those things will hurt.
Hold on. We fought 10. We know there's probably, by deduction, 9 before that.
At least.
How many
No
were
telling
after that?
True, and then...
Well, do we know that she's in Velles?
She'd at least be contracted to, I'm sure, keep tracking her.
She may not be in Velles, but
she-
she is definitely high enough up that she's...
And I'm gonna look over at Edric and go, I believe the fluctuations she felt near the capital the other day were when you had launched off your blasts in your angst. I can't blame you, but it may be something we need to be careful of, as you using your magic in that vicinity.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one.
You summon your sword, can you leave it summoned?
I can.
But at the same time, would that be a constant beacon?
It's a possibility.
Is it magical, or is the process of summoning it the magic is the question?
I don't know
Easy
enough
enough
about
to
magic for
figure
that.
out. We can go back into the tent and I can watch him.
I think
Right.
we're in the tent, aren't
Yeah.
Oh, are we in the
Yeah,
tent?
you're
I
right
didn't
in the
realize
tent.
we went back in.
Yeah.
So
He
anyway,
said that he would have waited till we were in
Oh,
the tent
okay.
to tell us the conversation.
I
with
did
Oka.
not realize
Right.
that.
That way, at least, if they were watching us, they never heard me speak the person's name, never heard me say anything other than the, oh, do we know this in Velles? Okay, we'll be in Crystal Dell in a week and a half.
So yeah, I can watch him in here and see if it radiates more than a normal magical weapon.
And he summons the sword, and as you look at it, you see it's in tune with his magical energy.
I mean, it's definitely yours. So that may not be a good thing.
You see, like, even when he like puts it on his hip like a sheath,
Mm-hmm.
like his powers are flaring.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get him a normal sword.
I think we have a few.
Yes, but By the time I use this, it should be time to
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Use
fight.
it in the final battle, but
Right.
up till then,
Yeah. As long as
It was about time. It's time to start throwing down. That's probably going to be the final fight. Because if we're already in the castle and I'm drawing this sword,
I'm saying if something
Yes,
happens,
if something
to go down
happens before that, though.
yeah, if a lower risk thing happens, and I'll go ahead and grab one of the daggers off of my hip and just hold on to this just in case you need it. If it's, you know, some common folk in the street that we aren't having to truly defend ourselves against kind of situation, or, you know, some thugs in a bar, we need to save your other sword for things more like the chimera we fought earlier.
so no fighting unless it's
Absolutely necessary.
Right.
no using my magic unless it's necessary.
And what that means is, even if we see something that we don't agree with, we see somebody being attacked, if we intervene, we're not doing anything drastic. I hate to say this, and I
Or
know
we
it's gonna
can't
pain you.
intervene at all.
Huh?
Said, or we can't intervene at all.
That's what I'm saying. If we intervene, it's got to be something like, "Hey, stop," and then hope that that's it. And I know that's going to pain you, Edric, especially in your city.
And
in your
I will
home.
try my best not to egg you on and make you accidentally pop your wings out.
That's what I was about to turn to you, Alakir. It's like, we can't tease him while we're here.
No.
So
The time for teasing is over.
you'll have us on our best behaviors as well. You can trust that.
Yes, I know.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid and scare you again.
Yes. Yes, we're at the end game of this.
Just about.
Oh, this is scary.
Well, you can either let that fear paralyze you, or you can turn it into a fire. And you have enough fire. I think you can use it to stoke those flames.
Yes, yeah, I'll be ready when time comes.
That's all we can ask for.
Yes, right now, I'm going to sleep.
I think we all need some sleep.
Oh,
Some more than others.
Shut up.
So, taking it, everybody's going to go get some rest.
I'll keep watch for a little while. Just, I still was a little unnerved by that tapping on the door.
yeah, I'd say I would probably wait until the last minute to get my full rest. Probably sitting down there in like an armchair in front of the fireplace.
So, y'all two are down there. And I guess everyone else goes get some sleep.
Yes.
So, if you two would like to talk or anything,
Now's the time.
this is y'all's moment.
All right, Ben. Seems we've hit the final countdown on this situation.
Yeah, it's been a long road and it's been a short one.
Very much so.
How are you doing?
Good. Still worried about once we get there to Velles. Not worried about the jeweler. I'm more worried about what Edric will want to do when he gets there. Because we know how he wants to be
That's
the savior of the people.
That's why I was trying to get it into his head now. Is we've got to be uninvolved as much as possible. And I know it hurts me to say that. I know it's going to hurt him to have to do that. To see his people, to see them having to go through these things, and know that he can't do anything.
Yeah, it'll tear him up inside, but it has to be done.
I'm more worried. Yeah, I think we'd be crazy not to be worried at all. What I'm worried about is what's going to happen in that final fight. I'll be honest, I'm a soldier. I don't care what happens to me. I just hope that Edric and Luke, everybody can hold it together. Because Luke's got deep trauma. Edric's got very deep trauma. You and Asha, this isn't something that you guys have been through. As far as I'm aware.
Yes and no. I have a feeling Asha's been through quite a bit of trauma in her life, especially in the past few months.
I'm not talking about just trauma. I'm talking like
But
war level trauma.
that level, no. I don't know if she's seen. I've seen snippets of it, but
I watched my entire group die. I've been there. War is hell, man. And I just hope that, like I said, I don't care what happens to me. I hope everybody else comes out of this the same way that they went in. I know that's not going to happen.
say, don't worry about me. I've learned a very valuable lesson in the past 2 weeks.
Cock my head at that one.
I watched my mother and father beat the odds.
What's that?
I wasn't supposed to see one of them alive again, from what I grew up knowing.
Oh.
The one that gave me this scar was my mother to my father. The two swords that big great sword on my father's back that you saw, that was my mother's. The rival to the one on his hip. I have a feeling that this will all be finished out, and I'll find that one that gave me this scar. And no matter what, I'm a little less worried because at least I know I have a younger sibling on the way. I know my parents felt it when they realized I was gone when they came back. But they also have the hope of the next. And when we started this journey, I vowed my life to it.
I think we all did, but
So, I will make sure Edric makes it through this.
I don't think a single one of us will. You saw the way Luke was after what happened in Aston.
Oh, I know.
That's what I'm hoping to avoid. Just the sheer trauma that came from that.
No. I think we can help him focus that, though.
That's my hope.
I just hope neither one of the faces that would trigger it show up too early.
That's my fear. Because you saw how he was when
Yes.
that lady landed on the ship.
And if he does snap like he did in Emberhelm again,
I think we're past that now that he's aware of those powers.
as long as he doesn't visualize anybody else as either of those people again.
That's true.
But we still have a few days to think this over. We can work in the training room here when we're not
You got
out helping on the ship.
I know this is going to sound racist of me, but does your kind have any way of stealing their minds that you could help with?
No, sadly not.
I didn't know.
Luke would probably have a better chance of stealing his own mind than I would have of helping him.
I think
Sadly, I don't
Edric,
have any.
if he can control his anger and his rage, I think he will be okay.
Yes. Every time we've seen the wings thus far, if it wasn't under his control, has either been in the temple or when
Provoked.
we made him angry.
Yeah.
Whether through embarrassment or scaring the hell out of him.
I still stand by that. He enjoyed it, whether he wants to admit it or not.
Oh, he's lucky I decided to not. My plan had been that night to use my shoes of spider climb to go down around the outside of the ship and tap on the window. I decided later on to not do so because I had noticed he was concentrating on trying to solidify the formation of his sword.
I noticed it looks different, more refined.
And
I think he's coming more into his powers, and it's that manifesting, or just...
I think a lot of it is his confidence in himself as well.
As much as he hates us sometimes, I think traveling with us has been helpful for him.
Helps, having a big brother every once in a while, doesn't it?
I wouldn't know. I've been the bigger brother.
Yeah, but look at your two strong brothers.
Well, I mean, I did defeat one of them.
Yeah? But just gives him a goal to reach up to.
I know. I'm just making sure that's clear. Wouldn't want him thinking that he won.
But yeah, we'll work with Edric here in the training room the next few days. Both with a normal blade and his summoned blade.
Do we still have the gear that I got from Aston? I feel like that sword would be fitting for this moment. Where it all started.
We may
Let's
have
see
it
if
in
we
the
can
bag
dig
of
it
holding.
out.
But
Yeah, if it'll make him feel better, I'll pray over it.
I'm sure it would.
No, it's not his, but it's been on this journey too.
Yes. Ironically, I still have a few things that we've picked up along the journey that I hate using. Stupid fucking crossbows.
But yeah. So night goes on. You guys have some laughs and training between you and Edric and Luke and everybody, and just all around, just kind of getting prepared for this moment. Before long, you see Velles showing up in the view.
Look familiar, Edric?
Way too familiar.
It's been years for me.
Me too. And as you're getting closer, you're seeing fireworks just doom, 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 doom.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if the false coronation has already started.
That's what I'm afraid of.
And you're seeing the streamers, and as Noka pulls up and she docks, and she talks to the dockmaster, everything, pays them, and comes back to you. Coordination hasn't started yet. This is just the
Pre-celebration.
pre-celebration. Everyone's happy. So the streets are going to be full of people.
Do we want to try disguising before we go in, or would we have done that
I would
just
say
before?
I would say you guys have worked on your disguises, stuff like that. The question is, Alec here, do you want to? Were you trying to help them with disguise kids,
We
or
were
is
also
everybody?
going to ask our friend in the tent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so with his help, I would say roll with advantage.
So 19.
Okay. So with his help, you guys are kitted out in new disguises and all around hoods, you know, the whole like new clothes, you know, look nothing like.
Yeah. Alec here's got like the jacket on, but shirtless underneath to show off the giant scar.
And I said, no armor, nothing like that. Just
Weird, man.
Yeah, and instead of a skirt, just pants
yeah,
and makeup.
just Luke's in just he's in like a long jacket and like just pants and a shirt.
Figure I would have taken my cloak off of my armor at least and still
Yeah.
have it.
Edric has a hood up over his head and
Yeah.
like he looks more like a commoner than he does anything else. And Knuckles like, we'll be here on standby. You can contact me with the ring too, with the earring too.
Well,
Because
We will
hopefully
do.
we won't need it, but
if you do, I'll come crashing through a window with a ship, or we'll blast holes in the ship in the castle, whatever we need to do.
alright.
That means more than you could think. Just
Yes.
knowing that you have that offer.
Just let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I hope it doesn't.
I really don't need to kill people if I don't have to.
I'm more worried about destroying your ship than killing people.
Oh no, I'm not crashing this thing. I'm shooting. I will shoot through. We'll run, but
Yes.
she goes, well, I wish y'all luck.
We're
I
going
hope-
to need it.
Let's say I hope
Yeah.
we don't need it, but I'm sure we will.
So, as you guys begin walking down, into
Feeling familiar to me?
huh?
Is it feeling familiar to me?
Not this many people,
Well, yeah, but
but the place is so lively and everyone going, everyone having fun, everyone's just drinking and just toasting to the coronation of a new king.
I'm gonna not ask anybody, but listen for what happened to the old king.
Let's see, with your passive, alright, yeah. You're hearing that apparently he died a couple days ago on his death. He got deathly ill. They don't know what happened, and
well, when I hear that, I'm looking at, or if she tells us,
Oh, I haven't said anything. I won't say anything. I'm just watching Edric at that. You
Okay.
know, because I was listening specifically for that.
and suddenly, Alec here and Asha, you suddenly hear someone go, Asha, what are you doing here in town? And you hear, oh, no reason, just enjoying the celebrations.
And that curiosity is going to get the better of me. I'm going to turn around and look.
As you turn, and down the street, tall man, dressed to the nines, looks so out of place in like where you guys are, because even though it's like where the airships dock and everything, it's still closer to the rich parts of town and everything. You still make it between the aristocratic part and the middle class.
Right.
And like pause this for a second. He was Drow, right? Or what was he?
We never discussed that exactly. We had talked about it. It was either high.
Oh, that's right.
Or Drow.
That's right. Okay.
And you had said not Drow.
Okay, so he's high elf. I just wanted to make sure. I couldn't remember exactly. But see this tall high elf man, fair skin, just like exudes energy, like exudes confidence. And he's walking by just talking to everyone. And like he's flirting and just all around just having a good time. And he's like, just sitting there. He's like, one woman comes up and she's all just trying to get him to come back to her place. He goes, maybe later. Right now, though, I have more pressing matters. I must go to the castle, just to see the new king be coronated, since I was invited. He goes, please, ladies, please. I promise I will be back later on to enjoy all your company.
So was he talking to somebody else, or was he talking to you?
I'm pretty sure that's Asha.
Oh.
And Alakir Raffin, make me a perception check, please.
What is it with my dice today?
They say no.
It's another 6, but that's an 8 with my +2.
9 total. I rolled a 3.
This man just
jerk.
He just looks like an asshole to you guys. He just looks like a pompous, just overly rich, just dickhead. And he just comes walking by, gentlemen, ladies, excuse me, and just keeps walking on down the street.
Huh. Neat.
And before long, it's just people talking again.
I don't think he really looked at me. Which is kind of good. But does he look similar to me in
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why they didn't notice that.
Okay.
That was the perception checks were for, and they did not notice that
Oh,
at
okay.
all.
Okay.
And
So, just out of curiosity, just because I'm curious for confirmation on this, I asked one of the ladies that was flirting with him, who was that?
she's, oh, that's Asha. He's from. Damn, I think you have me. Alright, go back to the map.
Yep. And do they know his last name?
No,
Okay.
they just know him as Asha. He's from Elsen. Elsen. He's just. He came.
Is this where I know of anything?
All you know is it's to the north.
No. I mean, is this in line with information I know?
No.
Okay.
He's some noble up that way.
No.
They're part of the alliance with oh, I'm sorry, not Illis. I'm sorry. Oh, I can never pronounce this. It's Akelan.
Ackland?
Ackland. That's where he's from. I'm sorry. He's from Ackland. Because Ackland and...
He's really playing now. No, and just outside of it. It wasn't for them to notice. It was more, did I see the...
Oh, roll my perception.
I'm gonna wait till he gets back.
But yeah, it's the... they're telling you that Ackland, Kofiba, and Ilse have an alliance. So royalty from those 3 countries are coming here. Because, like, the king...
I wonder if there's something more sinister afoot.
The King of Silvershade is supposed to make an appearance here as well. And, yeah. And Asha is...
I guess I'll go ahead and roll it.
You still probably got higher than mine.
I got a 10.
Yeah, you got higher than my 8.
But I do know
You know, yeah, no, you still can tell.
that's
Yeah.
who I think it is.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, he's royalty?
Somewhat. Some kind of royalty.
Okay.
If not royalty, he's he's honored amongst people as royalty.
Oh. That explains nothing. But, thank you for the information.
Oh, it's no problem. Anytime.
So, yeah. I think that was my dad.
Oh.
Huh?
And Luke and Edric both just turn and look at you like, and you see Edric's like, well, come say hi.
No. We're disguised.
I've never met the man.
There may be a time and a place, but that time and the time is not now and the place is not here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. So your dad's here.
I don't know that that's a good thing.
What?
Stories I hear, he's kind of a selfish asshole.
Oh.
I mean, 2 different people telling me this too.
Yeah. He stays out of our way, we'll stay out his.
Yeah. I don't know for sure. I don't know what that guy's last name is.
Don't want to go ask, I take it?
I'm afraid I look too much like my mother right now, and I might be recognized.
Yeah. Probably best that we just
Avoid him.
put a pin in that. You know where he's from, right?
I know where they said he's from.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, if you really want to talk to him, we can head that way at some point, assuming...
I kind of want to punch him.
That's still talking. You're just talking with your fists instead of words. I'll help.
You'll hold it?
I was thinking punch him, but I can hold him too.
And you see, looks like, well, as much as I want to punch people too.
I said now's not the time.
Yeah, we need to go.
Yeah.
Do I know, like, a general area where the jewelers are, or are they kind of scattered throughout?
They're kind of scattered throughout.
Of course they are.
Oh, dear.
But as you guys begin to...
Before we leave here, this area, I'm going to talk to, like, the dock master and whatnot. I'm flat out ask if they know the jeweler, the shop that Dilly works at. Because I had a friend that mentioned her, and I wanted to get a piece made.
Roll me a... let's see what that would be. Roll me performance. Not performance.
Persuasion? Or...
Invest... No, because... I'm trying to think. What was that? No. Let's go performance. Because you're being charismatic. And you're not... Or no, roll me a persuasion. I'm sorry. It'll be persuasion. I'm sorry.
24.
And they're sitting there like... Dude looks at you. He goes, yeah, no. I know Dilly. Oh, sweet lady. He goes, she's up the street in... I'll go to my notes. She has a place called the Burning Forge.
All right, thanks. I've heard great things about her work.
He goes, yeah, she's one of the best. And so, he goes, yeah, she's up the street.
Thanks.
He goes, about 2 or 3 blocks up that way, take a right, and go another 2 or 3 blocks, 4 blocks maybe, and she should be there. You'll see
the Burning Forge. That's what I'm looking for.
As well, you have fun.
Oh, thanks.
He goes, enjoy the day. It's, who knows, they might be having some specials going on since,
I mean, they might.
it's Coronation Day, or it's the week of Coronation.
Right.
He goes, well, you have a good one.
Thanks, you too. And I proceed on with this new information.
Look at Asha. Doing something predictable like asking somebody.
Yeah.
I know. Right?
We're guys here. We don't ask for directions.
I mean,
We
I
try
wasn't gonna
every-
ask the dock master. I was going to start asking other people in town, though.
I was just going to go into every jeweler store, so, Hey, is Dilly here? No. Hey, is Dilly here? No.
But as you begin walking off toward, the Burning Forge, and
I'll kind of be keeping my head.
keep your head low and out of sight of all the guards and other, people on the
I'm
streets.
looking up. I'm not looking like I am trying to hide anything.
I'm not looking like I'm hiding. I'm just not.
Not walking not walking upright, all that fun stuff.
I'm not making eye contact with everybody.
Right.
Oh, no.
But as you guys begin to do that, that is where we'll end tonight's session, and we'll see what happens next time.
Night, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Later.
We love you guys. We'll see y'all next time, and y'all have a good night.
Later, guys.
And with this also, you guys level.
Woo!
Because, that was so you guys have leveled up to level 7.
I have my aura.
I have my mount. Not flying.